Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm gonna just get into briefly what makes me a professional patient. Um, like I've discussed before, I've had two liver transplants, one in 1989, one in 90. After that, I'd had brief bouts of rejection, but I still have the same liver, so obviously it's doing great. Hopefully, continues to do so. I've had bile duct surgery. I used to have vanishing bile duct syndrome, where the bile ducts would essentially vanish and disconnect. So there was no process for the bile to go through. I had a stent put in. I had a bile bag for a while. Super gross. Um, I had an aneurysm removed from my left hip. I've had lymph nodes removed. Um, I've had, obviously, you could see like I have distended jugular and carotid arteries, and this is from having a catheter, dialysis catheter, for 4 years. I was scared, honestly, to get a fistula because I didn't want to get stuck every day. Now I wish I would have gotten the catheter a lot earlier because hopefully then this wouldn't be so bad, but it's super gnarly. Like, look. Um, so yeah, I've had changes. They had to go on both sides. Like, look, you can see all of the. This is all from catheters. It's horrible. And then I've had the fistula now. This is the first fistula surgery I had where it didn't work. I was pissed. And this is the one I have now. Sorry, I just got back from treatment today, well, a little while ago. But that's the anastomosis. So, yeah, and then that's the actual. It's covered up now, but that's the scar from it. Um, and I've had a bowel obstruction. Ugh. I thought it was just had a bad stomach. Thank God my brother was in town visiting me in Huntington Beach when this happened, and he was like, "Hey, you want me to take you to the hospital?" And I was like, "No, I think I'm alright." By 10:30 that evening, I couldn't lay or sit. I was in so much pain. I was like, TJ, you gotta take me. So he took me to Huntington Memorial, and like they were like, dude, you need surgery. Like you need emergency surgery now. You have a bowel obstruction. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, that was that that time, and uh, I had a partial and then a total parathyroidectomy, and that's they first go in. You can see right here, Dr. Mintz did a really good job, but you can still kind of see the scar. Um, where he like went in and took part of the gland out, but my PTH was still super crazy high, so he went in and took the rest of it out. But when he did that, my body doesn't regulate calcium, my blood calcium, so I have to take huge quantities of vitamin calcium, not just as a phosphorus binder, but to keep my blood calcium up because I was getting seizures. I had starting having seizures after that operation in 2014, and they were grand mal seizures that I would not even know they were coming, and yeah, I would have a seizure, have to go to the ER, and then the ER is like, oh, it's just your calcium is really low. It wasn't anything neurological, thank God. It was just blood calcium. So, yeah, due to all of these extensive surgeries and just complex medical history that I have, I consider myself a pro patient. Um, Hopefully, this helps people, anybody, especially going through a lot of stress with medical stuff. Um, but today's Friday. For all my Monday, Wednesday, Friday dialysis patients, have a good weekend. I plan on steaming and sauning tonight at the gym. I left a little bit over, like, point 0.3, 0.5 over um, my dry weight today. So, and it's the weekend, so you gotta be cautious so you don't come in ridiculously heavy on Monday. But anyway, have a good weekend. Thank you.